Stereo. What was I doing? Just finished the, was it the bog battle last time? Did I get the key? Um, I don't really use monks, so I don't really need to worry about promoting them. Okay, I did get the key. Um, do I want to make Sarah a monk? Not really. Let's see. I'll do the I'll do the trial battles. So I have about 10 people, I think. Yeah, I have enough to do the trial battles. And I know that I'm not going to make Eleni a monk. Yeah, I'll just do the whatchamacallit battle. And I'll try to figure out which one I want to make see if I want to make anybody anything besides their normal class. Or their normal advanced class, I should say. Um, yeah, let's just go straight to the dojo. Yes, I do. We're starting to go to trial. Hey, what's going on, Abandon? Yeah, this is a bonus test because I'll say normally I will not be streaming on. Oh, they leveled up. Normally I won't be streaming on a Sunday. But I figured it wouldn't hurt this time. How are you doing today? And how was your weekend? Plus, I also kind of wanted to get the these trial battles out the way, because they're a little time consuming. And they're useful to do because of the result, but they're not really anything like that pushes the story forward. So I definitely want to get through these kind of, I guess, when it's not a time, our normal time for me, I would say. Excuse me. I have 2 flyers, or 4 flyers, so that's not a big problem. And you can see why this battle takes a while to get through, because it's a race to the top. Not that anything really matters besides getting this item. So that is the one thing with all these trial fights. There's always only ever one thing, and that is the objective, to be able to get the prize for doing these. And it's not like you automatically get it. You have to remember to go open it up. So that's another reason why I want to kind of just get it out the way. I guess a fast forward feature function when it hurt here. Man, I'm sorry, 4 o'clock. Yeah, I definitely want to get through this quickly. So the other thing that's available at the moment is promotion at level 10. And to be honest, some of the classes are not really worth it. Or at least it's not worth it to have more than like one person in that class. Interesting that they're all congregating together. Now, how far will they? So another two turrets will link up and the battle will finally start. I actually might send my second healer over this way. And I might have Diego double back. Yeah, I think I'll probably have Diego double back. And come over here to help out since all four of the flyers are going this way. See what? Yep. So let me have Diego move over. I'll have Ash pull back a bit. And I'll continue having these three move up on this side. Because 3 archers and Ash and the mage will be enough to deal with these flyers. There we go. Ooh. Did more damage than I expected. Definitely glad I pulled back. I forgot they even match Ash's level. That's one thing I forgot about. So and that would be too far to hit from. Should be able to hit them from here with that. Now I'll get rid of him. Let's see. See if we can get Ash to get rid of this one. There we go. Come up here to cover Ash so he doesn't get hit from too many directions at once. That's also why I'll put Diego right there. I'll move Kira here. So it starts to open them up a little bit. See. And I'll go ahead and finish healing Amon up. So we should get rid of these on the next turn. Ideally, Kira will be fine. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of experience for this battle because you get none unless you heal somebody. Right, yeah, now we're gonna hit her. Thankfully, they don't do enough damage to kill her. Another one's gonna hit Ash. I don't know why Amon. I'm probably need to upgrade Amon's armor. That's probably why it took so much damage. But I think I'm gonna make him a Hawk Knight. Because he is not that great of an archer. See, how much magic does she have? She has enough for 5 more of those. And let's try to clear the path here. And that's why you're going to be a Hawk Knight. I might as well put it here. There's no reason to set myself up to get counterattacked. See, heal her, and everybody should be whole. Yeah, nobody else is missing life. Now it's important to get Eleni up into position for dropping spells on these guys before they get over the hump. It's also important to make sure you remember this. Thankfully, it'll take about 3 or 4 attacks to really do anything to my swordsmen with their archers. And they don't have any mages, which is the really important part. I don't know why I moved everybody in the reverse order of what I should have done. That's also the other important part, is to make sure I keep everybody along the wall as much as possible, so that they're not getting sniped like Dolan just did. See, so I'll be able to meet him up here, and they're going to come around here. They should. He might be able to hit Sarah, but he should be the only one. Oh, he's going for Huxley. So I definitely want to get my people into position. I want to get a healer on both sides. So I can force the archers to have to come up. In the meantime, soften them up a little bit, since they're also going to be annoying the whole time. There's no archers down here. Oh, there's one that can move back, so I'll let these two hang out there for now. And I'm going to move her over, and I'm going to put Kira over there. Then I want Clint to move over here to come to the other side to help out. So a few more turns and this battle should be over. Yeah, force him to come up. He's gonna hit Huxley, which I figured he would. Other might try to hit Aemon. Yep. And he should be able to attack back. Hey, what's going on, Safi? And in the meantime, they are in perfect position for me to pick them off some more. So Aemon can hit him. Now we're gonna start working on him. I'd rather do that. And what's going on, OP? You think what, Saki? See, where can he come? Nope. I'll leave them there for now to force him into position. You think I should name all my streams test number or whatever? Yeah, I was thinking about making that just a running gag. Test number, whatever it is. Really? With the 1 HP? And I don't think I can hit him with Diego. I cannot. Oh, what's going on, Techie Rob? So... I can't hit him yet, but also anybody that can hit her is going to get hit by her. No, I want to go, actually, I'm going to go over here with him to be able to help out here. So these two are going over here. Because there's 3 dudes over here, and then everybody else is staying over here to kind of soften this up. If I may be so bold to ask, what is DB lore? And I'm already regretting the question, if I'm being honest. And same, I want to keep everybody here. So either these 3 might attack Aemon, but he should be able to. He might kill one, counterattack the other two, but he should be able to survive. Just in case though, we're gonna offer an extra target as far as Ash. Because he'll definitely be able to take the, actually no. Let me put him here, because that fourth archer might present some problem. That's what that lore is, Umvi. I think that'll be good. And that's what I wanted. I'm going to attack Ash so they don't all attack Aemon. And then Ash can just go back into position and heal himself. And they also just line themselves up so I can blast all four of them with Eleni again. So, and have Aemon mop up here. Move him up. Oh, how? No, that's a really good question. That is a fantastic question on me. And the answer to that is, I don't have one for you yet. Let's see. Move Clint up here so he doesn't just get sniped out. But I wanted to move Ash over here so Aemon didn't get triple hit from one guy moving up here. Because what could have happened would have been this guy would have sat here, shot Aemon, got counterattacked and killed. One of these guys would have came here, shot him and got counterattacked, and then he would have got counterattacked again. So I didn't want him to take 3 hits. So I moved Ash over here to present a target. But I should be able to, yep, get rid of him now. And then if decides to attack either of my only 2 exposed people, that imp's going to get killed as well because he can't reach anybody else from his position. Either he gets here and he attacks Aemon and gets killed, or he doesn't attack and he tries to go further over here to attack Dolan, and he puts himself in the way of all this. Now the one thing I do want to do is drop another heal on Aemon just to be sure. And then besides that, all these are targets also going to get softened enough by Eleni as they're walking past. I'll put her here so the archer doesn't get killed. Oh, I guess I have to. No, I can leave her here. and then they're gonna get blockaded by the archer unless he moves backwards to allow the golem in. In either case, I'll be able to just swap these two out. And Kira is my last person to move. Now have her start to soften up this guy. But she's gonna get hit back, but he's like the only person that can hit her right now, so I'm not worried about her. And yeah, about three more turns and the battle should be over. Which I'm fine with that happening. He's gonna take a shot at Diego, who should be able to. Oh, can't counterattack. Ooh! That was a big hit. So I'm gonna drop this on these guys again. So at least I got rid of one golem, got rid of the other imp, and softened up the other two buccaneers. So all three buccaneers have damage. And since this dude is doing that kind of damage, I am going to pull back. And I did not think he could one shot. So it is the benefit of the golems. Is they can do. They take a long time to get into a battle, but they can do a lot of damage. Let me move over here. Let me see how far the golem can move. So I can move. I can move here. I can start to weaken up the buccaneer. I can have her move here. I can't quite reach from that angle, but he should be able to. Have her get over here. Now I use my archers to soften these dudes up. So he's gonna get on the pursuit. And I'm just gonna lead him over to my mage. Yeah, it's just enough to do a couple of spells on him along with Ash, so nobody else should be getting counterattacked. And then this dude will probably take a shot at her, or he'll take a shot at Huxley or Ash. So he'll be enough to kind of deal with that. So I want to bring Diego over here to help soften up this big dude. Alright. Yep, took a shot at Huxley. Oh, he can reach Huxley? Mm. At least I can get over here and I can take care of this now. I need Dark Star. And I'll move Ash here, but I'll use magic so he doesn't get counterattacked. Get rid of him. Let's see. I'll move Diego here so I can still can't get rid of this dude. But I can get rid of this dude. Saki, all these rumors are unfounded. I'll pull Kira back here. Yeah, because she can get hit by too many people. I'll leave her up there. So she'll come back here to help snipe. The other main threat is gone. Give Grog a Mystic Shield. I appreciate the glorious main part, but I don't know what you're talking about when you say harem. And I'll say I'm a decent cook. I'll leave it at that. Okay, that's about what I expected. Good block. So, I definitely want to get rid of this imp because he is annoying the piss out of me. And I'm going to start to soften these dudes up. And I'm going to annoy the piss out of them while they're moving. should finish these TDs on this last turn. So who needs to get healed? Saki, you're the only one with lore around here. Nobody else has any kind of lore. So I don't know what to tell you about that. And Grog finally gets to kill somebody at the end of the battle. And this other dude has not gotten to do anything the entire fight. Let's see. He'll Grog for good measure. And that is the battle. But unfortunately, it does kind of suck when you lose people in this battle. Because, yeah, you don't get much money from the opponents. But then you only lose 10 per person, so I guess it kind of evens out. And then they take the key. So let me save and start promoting people because it's about that time. Good thing is when you promote people, they also give you new equipment. Okay, Clint. Yes. Because Diego works really great as the bowman. Now, the only reason I really have to like do other promotions is kind of just to see the character's price. Sorcerer is also really good for her. And sorcerers are stupid good in this game. Not as good as Ash's best class, but they still have really, really good spells in it. Upgrading them to a monk just doesn't really like. It doesn't really make sense. Kira is also a really good sniper class going forward. Eamon, I usually make him a Hawk Knight. Just because he, for some reason, he always gets blocked a lot whenever he's an archer. There we go. Now we're outfitted. So the problem with the monk class, like I said earlier, is you have to give up either a sorcerer class or a bishop class going forward. And monk is like a weaker version of Ash. And given how good like the sorcerers get and the bishops get as far as healing, the added benefit of attacking doesn't really outweigh it. Especially when eventually Ash makes it basically a null class anyways, to where nothing but the extra healing or magic really concerns you. Now armor class, it can be useful, as you just saw. They can do a hell of a lot of damage, but they also move really slow. Clint is kind of the best armor class. Because he ends up being your leader for a while later on in the game. And one fight in particular is really good to have him as... A couple fights in particular is really good to have him as an armor class. But other than that, they're not like... It takes so long to get into battle that the archers usually weaken people up, and then your sorcerers come and blast them. So by the time they get into battle, by and large, it's already pretty much over. And they're more supposed to be frontline units that are supposed to take physical damage pressure off of you. So, while armor can be good, the fact that you don't have to... The fact is that anybody that you can choose whether to make a swordsman or armor class, it just makes more sense for them to be to be a swordsman. And for no other reason than they're never going to get into the battle if they're a guardsman. So we're going to make all the swordsmen all the swordsmen we're going to keep as swordsmen going forward. I'll say Clint is usually one of the ones I make a guardsman, Clint and Dolan. But we're not doing that this time. I think we do end up getting one forced guardsman. I don't really know. I've played through it like 2 or 3 times over the years. So just like whatever it takes to play through it, I guess maybe like maybe 100 hours, something like that. I think that is everybody. But thus far we're about 6 hours in, I think. Let us check the shop just to make sure our armor is up to snuff. I think that is good for everybody. Oh yeah, you definitely need some new stuff. Eamon should already have an iron spear. And this will help out a lot. I think everybody else is fine. I think Huxley does need this. Yeah, he does. And then I should be fine for the most part here. And the good thing is, by and large, you're not going to come across like you buy something, not too often, where you buy something and then you immediately find it at the next battlefield. Usually, when you find something, it's before it becomes available in the shop. Iron Staff is... These aren't really useful too much for your mages and healers, so they should never really be in that kind of attacking position. So we'll skip that for now and upgrade maybe the next time around. I do want to make sure everybody has in her, and she has a mage oil, which also helps her. I'll give him an number 2. And we are good there. So we still got some good money leaving this fight. And come back and save over here, so we'll go into slot 1. That's still 7 hours in. Doing pretty good. So we can go to the next battle. It should take a lot less time than those trial battles, as those are just long. And this is another one of those fights where you kind of have to like, there's a lot of waiting involved. So the gimmick here is, like they said, the lifts alternate. So one goes up, the other goes down, so you can only move people up one at a time. And all the while you're getting sniped at by these dudes. But then after you get past that, it's pretty much downhill. Now we do have a couple of items to pick up, so hit a spot here. I don't think there's another one, unless it's over here. Usually they're never like over the water. Yeah, I think that's the only hidden spot. Let me double check. Oh, then there's really another one. Where is it? I think there's one over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Kind of hard to stand out. Right here is the other hidden item. Alright, so let's get this started. For this, you're definitely going to want to kind of stay in the alcoves as much as possible. So you're only exposing a couple of people to getting hit. And now that I have a Hawkman, it is beneficial as far as he's going to be really good against these guys, but he's going to be really weak against these guys. Honestly, I do like the character sprites in this game a lot. They're like, the colors have a lot of pop to them, so they're not like the kind of muted look of Final Fantasy Tactics. That's everybody, so that's another part that starts to appear not super often, but occasionally in fights is healing circles. I think the fighting side past this has one too. And that's why you want to keep people on the wall as much as possible. Oh, he can reach from there? So these dudes aren't going to move until I come around here. So they kind of really force you into a rough situation. You can line up here, and it does limit their ability to hit you to a degree. But it's definitely you have a distinct disadvantage in this fight. Good thing is I can shoot upwards a bit. See, he took some damage. Since they're mostly going over to that side, kind of safe to move over here. Let's see. I want to move her here. Oh, good, I have healing plus. So now I can heal multiple people at once. That'll help a ton, having that. And I should have it for Huxley as well. I'm thinking you might also have a distance boost. Yeah, you get a slight distance boost whenever you level up as an archer. So I am going to have them wall up here. Now that I have Healing Plus, that actually makes this a lot easier to do. And I'll have her kind of come back and support on this side. Eamon can set up behind this tree, and he should not be able to get hit by the archer, I don't think. Not this one anyways. This one, maybe. Because he'll just come over here. But he should be the only one able to reach him. And they're coming up. Good thing is, since we did the trial battle, they're going to be feeling pretty weak in comparison. Hey, what's going on, Ollie? Well, you did help me figure out how to get Parsec and Dolphin working, so I do appreciate the help. That is a lot of damage. But thankfully we can heal through that. You can tell yourself that whenever you get beat at Mario Kart and Mario Party, if it makes you feel better. Let's see. How do I want to deal with this? I can move her here to get these guys a little softened up. I always used the 1 HP. And I think if I actually remember right, some spells are actually locked behind your promotion. So that also is probably why I did not have Healing Plus, because I waited a little long to promote. I was trying to decide what route I wanted to take. This is Vandal Hearts. It is a PlayStation Tactics game. It's really similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, and like the strategy of it, the tone of the game, the story. But it's a lot easier to digest. So it's kind of a good entry point into like this style of game. So with Kira, I want to go ahead and soften this dude up a little bit. I'll move Eamon here just so I can get him healed with the others. And I think Healing Plus also takes, yeah, it only takes one more magic to heal multiple people, so it's really mana efficient. Let's see. I'll have Ash do cleanup, and then Dolan move up, so we're not like stuck here getting sniped. And then Eamon can move around and start to work on these guys from behind. Yeah. Plus, I figure like I've already beaten this game 2 or 3 times. So while I'm kind of getting used to everything that I guess streaming entails, it's a lot easier to do that with something where I'm not paying full attention to the game because I already know what's going on. And besides that, like whenever I am doing the like financial or economic discussions, it's also a lot more conducive to have something visually stimulating, but at the same time, again, I don't have to like worry what I'm doing every moment of the game because I'm already familiar with it. Not to say there's not going to be slip-ups and I'm going to have somebody get like knocked out, but it's definitely much less of a concern. Like Grog over here is on the very edge. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of figuring things out. So I'm gonna have Kira move up, soften this guy up, and then Eamon's gonna come around the backside and knock him off. And then that opens up my other guys. But everybody is healed here. So make sure he's good first. And then Ash should be able to come clean that fight up. That's really nice. I got a block there. And this side is clear. Thankfully, Grog survived by the skin of his teeth. Let's see. At most, I'll have these 3 archers kind of picking away over here, so they should be fine over here. And I don't need much healing over here. Just Grog. And yeah, like I was saying, I do feel like I'm figuring it out a little more. You saw, ideally I'm not having any audio issues right now, because I forgot to ask about that. But thus far, I do not have any questions. Yeah, so 2 more hits at 17, he'll be just barely able to survive. Okay. But so far, like, Saki, Jess, Ghost Pilot, they've all been helpful, like helping me figure some of the things out so far. So at least just as far as baseline starting and not having everything go to pot right off the bat, it is manageable. Actually, I want to move Dolan first. Just because you also have to move when you get up here, so. I'll wait to move her till later. And I'm hesitant to move him too far up because I don't want to expose him to 4 different archers and have him get knocked out. Okay, so he can go up. Yeah, that's a good spot. I don't think Diego can get up yet, so I'll move him over here. And hopefully Grog can move 1 space up. If not, it's not that big a deal. Nope. But now he's out of danger of getting killed. Can I get a piercing ray on him at least? Nope. And let's get these last people into position. Let's see. I don't want to move Amon up just yet. Well, yeah, because moving him up exposes him to being hit by 3 archers. Because I won't be able to move far enough to get him out of the way. So I'm just going to move him there and get him up on the next turn. Ideally, my bishop doesn't get killed. Yeah, she should be fine. Especially since they're splitting attacks. Interesting target, but okay. Good thing is, they are now also vulnerable to getting attacked by me, so works both ways finally. Yeah, the music is actually like pretty decent in this game. You always have the same music on the enemy turns, but like every other turn is actually pretty good. Let's have Grog pick this up. Another mage oil. And yeah, you have to ask the question of why somebody that can fly needs an elevator at all, but whatever. Thankfully, that's really the long part of the battle, just like getting up here without having people just get killed off. And they both took really minimal damage from those attacks, so I'm not really concerned with having to heal them. No, I really just like to take a pot shot at that dude, but whatever. Yeah, I think Sarah's the only one that really needs to be healed at the moment. See, they both already moved. I'll get Sarah right next to it and give her a heal, and that'll be the turn. See, I think everybody else is gone. Yeah, everybody else is gone. Interesting. The correct decision, but interesting. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is first get rid of this dude. Thank you. He's going to get healed on the next turn. I don't think I can attack from here with Diego. Oh, I can. consistently with the blocking. But I am thinking of probably trying out a few other games as well, because so far I've played this, Radiant Historia, and Dragon Quest VIII, which are all RPGs, and I know they can be a little slower, obviously. So I was also thinking about playing the Xbox Ninja Gaiden, because that was another game that I got to play at one point, but I never got to finish. So I definitely like to get through that. Nice. Wasn't expecting that, but I'm not complaining. Especially since I have an Xbox controller. Makes sense to play an Xbox game. Alright. And she should be my last person to have to move up. So, the long part of Battle's over. Didn't realize that actually came through. So, should probably stop doing that. When this controller is like a little small, it makes my hands a little tight. Actually came through. So, should probably stop doing that. I'll go ahead and set up here like and small. I'll also start to move people to take advantage of the healing circles. I'll go ahead and set up here, and I'll also start to move people to take advantage of the healing circles. Let's see who else needs to be healed. Might as well with her. Ash. Dolan. Laney. So yeah, I'll take like a turn or two to take people through the healing circles. Ash. Dolan. Laney. So yeah, I'll take like a when you started repeating to take people through the healing circles. So when you started repeating? I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I don't. I don't. Let me close this and see. How's that? Isn't that better? Let me close this and see. How's that? Yeah, I don't have my stream on in the background, and my audio should just be from my mic. Yeah, I don't have my stream on in the background, and my audio should just be from my mic. Are you hearing the game twice, or are you hearing me twice? Or both? Are you hearing the game twice, or are you hearing me twice? Or both? How is it now? Is our voice still doubled? How is it now? Is our voice still doubled? So the only other thing I have that should be capturing my voice, or could be capturing my voice, would be the camera. But I have it set to not do that. The only other thing I have that should be capturing my voice, or could be capturing my voice, would be the camera. But I have it set to not do that. Or so I thought. Let me try this to see if it works. Let me try this to see. Are you still hearing double audio from my voice? That's the thing, I don't have my stream open. I don't even have Twitch open. Yeah, like there's a stream on my phone and on my tablet, but it's Fuse and Kage, they're still streaming. So let me try it for a bit without the camera and see if it corrects itself. Okay, let's get rid of him. So click to get the item. Let's try getting this attack off again. There we go. And I want to have these two come over just to sit in the healing pod. These two should be fine. I want Ash to get a turn. Don't really need to send Sarah because she's only missing 1 HP. I don't think Amon can move past this. Let's see what else. That should be good. You can go back. You can go here. You can get this. And she can line up here. So he's fully healed. So is he. And we can go ahead and start to move downwards. Just the spell rocks are gone. Matter of fact, I can move Amon over here and start looking at getting this item. And I can kind of bait the flyers up a bit so my archers can take them out. And then by the time the rock hours get out and in the way, Eleni will be in position to be able to knock them out. I think the battle condition is, yep, get to the entrance again. So we got about another 3 or 4 turns. Consistently getting blocked. At least now that we've baited them, honestly, I can just pull back. This dude should be a 1 shot, maybe 2. Yep. And I do not think they'll double back to the other side. He might. These will probably keep on coming up. Good. Oh, they did double back. So what I'm going to do is have her clean this up. Get Eleni down here. Get him on over in position to pick up this item. Let's see. You should be able to get rid of him in 1 hit. There we go. These two can pull back. Yep, they're not going to be able to reach, so I can just loop them over to the lady, or they're going to move backwards to the other side. And I think we're clean on damage on this side. Yep, looking back over. And with a piercing ray. See, you can come get this. Consistently with the blocks. Alright, let's try turning the video capture back on. See if it starts doubling again. Or whatever was happening. You know what? Just in case. And don't forget to move these guys down. Because I have to get everybody to the entrance of this temple. Yeah. MV does ridiculous hours at his job. I'm a 6 shield Ash just in case, because even if he attacks the lady, I don't lose the battle. I don't want him to get a pot shot on Ash and accidentally kill him. I mean, it's better than before, but yeah, you still need to be able to rest. Let me see. Clint's too far. Diego. He can get a level. Laney. Eamon. It's always Eamon. And just like the other battle, I actually have to, what was it, the second battle of the game, I actually have to get up to the door with my group. So it's probably going to be another 2 turns. Two turns and then we get asked if we want to go back and restock. Which seems like it's a kind of trick question, but it's actually not. You can go back to the village and restock without any penalty, so it's definitely a good idea to take advantage of that. And I'm just burning the magic for my healers just to get a little extra experience. No. Cure dragon ass. Oh yeah, man, make sure you get some rest and I will catch up with you in Discord on me. You have to let me know if you guys are going to do any decorations like you did for Halloween, the pumpkin you guys did. If you do anything for Christmas, definitely take a picture of that because I'll be interested in seeing it. And yeah, probably one more turn. I still have to move in that one space. Huh? A nice clean battle, no death on our side. I think I'm almost 2 hours in. So we'll probably get through this and go back. Go back to town to stock up and then I'll probably end it there. Yep, let's head back. Light is right in the eyes. So, 8 hours in. Let's see what items we got. Did they both go to the van? Yeah, mage oil was one. Mood ring, that just does. What is it? I think that does paralyze or spellbind. I could sell that probably. What does the. Not sure what this is. So these are all actually random battle effects. And this is a prism key or a trial key item. I think we're solid on the on our gear. We have all the items we need out. Let's see. I'll just get a couple herbs for the depot. And I'll trade one out for Grog's mage oil because he doesn't cast spells anyway. There we go. Here, that's a Grog. So we got through a trial battle. We got through story battle, picked up a couple of items. And I believe next is the culmination battle. Yeah, we have 2 battles left to finish chapter 2. So we'll save those 2 for the next time. And I think next time, like I said before, we're going to talk like stock market concepts in general and terminology, just to kind of like get a feel for like if you're reading something about the market, what it means or what strategies are being employed by investors that are much larger than the average person. So besides that, let us find somebody to raid. And I think it's going to be Z-Fan. So, yep, raid time. Because I also wanted to get on my work computer and get some stuff done. So we're going to raid Z-Fan and the Z-Fam. Before I forget. Hey, what's going on, Salila? I did not know you were lurking. Before I forget. Of course you have been. Just waiting to stab somebody. Just in case. Well, I canceled the raid just because I wanted to make sure that anybody that was on mobile that might be lurking sees where we're going. since mobile users tend to get left behind in raids lately, so that way they know and they're not just staring at a blank screen. So now we are raiding Z-Fan. And I hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving weekend if you celebrate Thanksgiving or just the weekend in general. And since we're still having random issue dice, I'll see you for our next test stream at some point in the next couple of weeks. So, have a good afternoon.